Hi, it's Tuesday, so I thought I would do a quick update. And it seems to be so much easier to just talk about this than to type it all out because I, honest to goodness, don't even know where to start. Yesterday, I had a long to do list of people to contact just to chit chat about the rights and wrongs of using images from the internet of different artists' work. In my situation, this applies to art, but this like waterfalls down to everything else: writers, photographers, musicians, poets, like whatever, designers, you name it, it goes there. My challenge was a shop, a couple of different shops actually, that were printing and selling prints of a particular graphic, the Be True to Who You Are graphic, for their profit without my consent or knowledge. That's not cool, that's not good, and that's not okay. So I thought about drafting an email, and then I really just hate email conversations because just the answers, the resolution, everything gets lost in this like typing interpretive mess. So I put on my big girl pants. I called up the shop. I talked to them about it, talked to them about what they were doing wrong, but what I wanted, the images to be taken down, an inventory of, what was sold. And the owner was very receptive and very easy to talk to and very apologetic. Most people claim didn't know they were doing anything wrong, and yes, you did. Yeah, you did. But I will give him credit for being very receptive and apologetic, and we seemed to get to a bit of a resolution very quickly. I talked to the designer who curated this exhibit for his shop, and she said she didn't know what was going on and didn't give them permission to print and all of those different things. But the very definition of curator is to care for. So if you are the curator of a collection or an art gallery or an art show or a CD compilation or a book of stories or whatever it is, if you're curating that, your very definition is to care for. So you would be creating an agreement between the designers. You don't just curate a bunch of garbage without asking anybody, if you can, because maybe people don't want to be included in your collection, at least not with giving you consent. So a little bit wrongdoing on the shop part, a little bit wrongdoing on the designer part, both which were very easy to talk to, and I feel like the lines of communication were open. I feel like things would not have been used or sold or any of those types of ideas if they didn't like the work. So perhaps there's a way we can compromise and set up a system where they could sell the work or use the work or appreciate the work, which is really the bottom line, by using the right channels. So who knows? But I felt good about those conversations because I met them head on and I didn't hide and I didn't email and bring it. It's been brought and don't mess with me. So that felt good. I'm not gonna lie. The Etsy sellers I talked to, those things have been taken down. I was making good progress and people seem to be fairly understanding that what they were doing was wrong, and that doesn't make it okay. And I'm totally not, oh, the internet is so good. Thanks for taking down the stuff you were stealing. You were still stealing, and I still saw that, and so did the universe, and you'll get yours. But regardless, so a lot of people are asking me what I can do, and really, I don't want to waste energy and goodness by suing and all of those kinds of things, like the million posts on Tumblr. What am I going to do about that? I do have an opinion about Tumblr. I think it's junk soup. I do have an opinion about Polybore. I do have an opinion about a lot of these sites that allow you to post things because they're not really looking out for the artists, and there's got to be a way that they can do better at looking out for the originators of art, music, writing, poetry. Like, this is not just about art. But I also really, really believe that when you post something, be it art or whatever, it's the individual and their choice in that moment to just like, yeah, for sure, I'll post it, I'll take credit for it, I'll print it, I'll sell it. That has to be addressed. And I think that the more we talk about it, maybe people will start thinking just a little bit more before they start, sharing, oversharing, stealing, changing, whatever it is. So that kind of thing I'm hoping to talk about a little bit more so that we can be more conscious of that. Anyways, I just wanted to update you. I wanted to let you know that was happening. And I woke up this morning to a bunch of new emails about other graphics that are being used in the same way. So this Be True to Who You Are graphic started to feel a little bit to me like a bed bug. It was like everywhere. And that's not cool, and I don't want to look at that graphic and think like, bleh, I hate that thing. Because I love that thing, and I feel like I really let it get away from me. So I'm going to do better. I'm hoping that the internet will do better, and I'm hoping that maybe one decision at a time we can help other people do better and uh, stop this from happening, because it's kind of junky. And in the meantime, just get on with things. Let's get on with it. So have a great day. I'll keep you posted if anything else happens, and thanks for looking out for me.